there, but watching their opening strategy, I think it's something that a lot of us have on our minds because this is new. This is something that's only been seen in scrims so far. How do they play when it comes down to the actual tournament? I'll tell you, off the rip, Trippy with the long haul flank picks up one before running into that double team, but Rocket secured by OpTic.
A tough drop shield, great idea from Shakti right there. Tried to block the Rocket lane, just not far enough with the coverage, but they were able to play together, get the trade out, and get the Rockets away from Formal. A great opportunity for Las Vegas Halo maybe to make something happen. The problem is you got a glowing Lucid with a sniper rifle in his back pocket, and that's when you know this team is dangerous. Look forward to see him pushing all the advantage he possibly can.
And with the help of APG as well, Lucid looked like he was kind of caught in the corner, but the team fire and the coordination showing up from OpTic Gaming. They get the first touch on the flag, and now here's another pick from APG, locking down the Las Vegas Halo sniper spawn and really trapping them back on that Needler side. But as we're saying that, I'm seeing an answer back from Las Vegas Halo. They're putting kills on the board, but it's not enough. The first capture coming through for OpTic.
Yeah, we'll have to see what their counter can look like. They were able to take down the sniper player over by tower. They can start to see them getting aggressive, but there's the individual skill from Trippy. He takes on the 1v2, and the coordination just isn't there for Vegas Halo, and that's going to allow Trippy to get all the way in the back face, and now Shakti finds himself between a rock and a hard place. They're all going down, and OpTic's looking to get their second flag already.
How quick was that first capture? And sometimes when you're here on CTF and Empyrean, it can take an investment of time. But Formal, with the perfectly placed grenade, is just carving a path for APG to run the flag back. This would be potentially the second capture, but they found a little rat in the back of the base. Take down that kill, get a quick reset, and you're looking at a 2-0 scoreline.
And this is where OpTic's dangerous, right? You cannot give up free double kills. The second Trippy saw that he got two, he knew that they could just keep pushing forward. And with the amount of snipes that they have to work with, expect to see them continually pushing their advantage as Lucid's able to find the third. Rattlecan, the last alive, and he's all the way towards Snipe's side. We're going to see a clean pull from Formal, and I don't think there's anything that can stop this flag. They have him completely spawn trapped over by the Snipe tower. This should be relatively easy, but I say that, and someone just won a critical fight. Shakti takes down the flag runner. It's going to be up to Lucid to pick up this mantle of responsibility.
Great positioning from Shakti, but then has to leave that sniper tower to push up into the waiting snipe of Lucid. That's the last round in the S7, but not the last round in the fresh set of rockets. Formal on the way, picking off those respawners back and not trying to keep Shakti from getting that position. Shakti somehow stayed alive, but not in the end. The grenades and the BR fire are going to be enough. Using that rocket, Formal really forced Shakti into a low ground and then cleaned up that kill.
Hey, I respect Shakti. I think he's a great guy, but you're not that guy. You can't be eagling Formal from Snipe Tower. It was a great attempt, but Formal's going to win that 99.999% of the time. The man has just so much individual talent, but you're seeing the Las Vegas Halo. I don't see them getting discouraged whatsoever. Still trying to fight as a team, putting up as much of a fight as possible, and honestly making this one a little bit more entertaining than I expected. It's 3-0, but we're still seeing some great action, some great power weapon usage, but shutting down this man is what's most important. Lucid, when he has this sniper rifle, is an absolute demon. When he goes positive in the kill feed, well, OpTic Gaming, they win 100% of the time. The key to stopping OpTic is to stop this man on your screen.
And unfortunately, that's where Las Vegas Halo has fallen short. Lucid with only one death to his name. He rounds the corner, picking up the kill, looking for the overkill. He's putting the pressure on the back of the base, the overkill, the frenzy, the flag grab, and he's not done. He's still on the move. Finally shut down.
Man had takeoff for the overkill called NASA. And suddenly this flag looks more and more likely to go in as Trippy picks up another double. And that's what's been so impressive to me. Yes, the flashy overkill is nice, but what Trippy's been able to do with no help, just him and his BR commando, is so impressive. Constant 1v2s this game, and it's really opening up lanes for OpTic.
A nice little win there from Joe M. Shires. He takes down MVP Lucid and now meets up against APG. He had APG weak, but I think off of that win, APG is going to position himself for the upcoming overshield. And across the map, Matt is just clearing lanes. OpTic Gaming not going to be happy until they see that 5th capture. They're only 2 away, and here comes that APG push. Overshield in hand, repulsor used to create space, and there comes the flag run.
And that's what I like to call the boa constrictor. You saw all of the lanes being filled by OpTic. They push all at once, and there's nowhere for Las Vegas Halo to move. They're having the life squeezed out of them as they feel this immense pressure at the back of the base. And APG's not done. He's still going on the flank. He's going to be able to pull out another flag. And look at OpTic. They're perfectly set up to push this last flag in. It's going to be a desperation overextend that they can't even get away from. This is how much pressure OpTic Gaming's put down on the map. It's gonna be a 5-0 victory as Las Vegas Halo have to look forward to game 2.
OpTic Gaming really putting the squeeze onto Las Vegas Halo, locking down the lanes and then relaying those final 2 captures to get the first win on the board. And I have to say, this play, I think this is the play I'm thinking of. This has got to be the overkill. This is beautiful. Body shot, cleanup kill, the 2nd shot straight to the head, 3rd shot straight to the head, and then the final round of that sniper off the repulse jump to set up Shocky for a takedown. That was masterfully done.
You see, and the problem is though, is Lucid ruins the clip. He misses the snipe shot. Right? This is a 10 out of 10 clip, and you think it's gonna be a 12 out of 10 as soon as Lucid takes air, right? But this is great recognition for him, right? He knows where they're pushing from, is able to get behind 2. It's execution at its finest phase, hit the no scope, a beautiful one on Rattle, and then have the instant reaction to Lynx at top tower. But then it's right here where I'm like, damn, I wish he could just go that step further. I wish he was able to hit that one right there, because that would have been probably one of the best clips that we've seen all year. But Lucid making it look fun, and he almost had that kill tag opportunity. If he hits the no scope, I think he gets the kill tag, to be honest, Magic. But you know, we can't ask the world of Lucid, you know what I'm saying? An overkill's an overkill, is a beautiful one at that. But you know what I can ask? I can ask that Las Vegas Halo makes the upset right here. Yes, my boys, my Las Vegas Halo boys are gonna come out and they're gonna be a demon on this Slayer game. Just watch out, OpTic Gaming. There's a new team in town and they are screaming, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You better be ready. Watch out for Rattle Can and Joe M. Shire. These 2 can put on a performance because they dominate me in 8s every night. And I'm ready for them. I mean, Formal's already shutting them down. Oh my God, I might have been a little bit too early on this one, Magic.
Yeah, the commando play from Formal does get the opening double kill, and that clears a path there for APG on the camo pickup. And shout out to Joe M. Shire, though. In game number 1, landed double-digit kills against the number 1 team in the world as far as seeding is concerned. So watch out for Joe M. Shire in this game number 2. But the Heat Wave camo combo is working in the hands of APG, and you might think that camo gives you the stealth factor. He's playing full aggressive with that Heat Wave.
And look how OpTic Gaming just swarmed. The second that they're going to get a pick, they think that the gates are open and they're going to bring as much hell as possible. Las Vegas Halo already down 10-2. 10 kills in less than a minute into this game. Las Vegas Halo really, they need to be able to find a pick and then work together with their numbers to try to take down OpTic Gaming. The problem is OpTic Gaming, they can get the job done with just one of them. So often we see this man in particular, Trippy, take on 1v2s and get away with his life. And while he's about to do the same, there's 2 players ahead of him, but the help comes from across the map. It looks like Las Vegas Halo stabilizing quite a bit right now.
Yeah, off that opening rip, it was all OpTic all day, but now we're seeing a little bit of an answer back. Shocky finds himself caught in the corner there at P2. Grenades coming from every single angle. Formal is taken down, though. Watch out. Heat Wave and Thruster there on the ground, ready for someone to pick up. And now Trippy looking to get that team fire back in track. And if I'm looking at this, OpTic at least 2 of their players rocking with that commando and really showing us its capability.
The Commando's gonna be a demon to deal with at Charlotte. The update to patch the Commando coming just a little bit after Charlotte, so we're gonna see some unnatural ability from some of these pro players with this weapon in particular. Look forward to it just shredding their opponents at the next LAN.
Trippy picks up a kill with that Commando, wins himself the active camo, and he is prowling, closes in with use of the thruster. Now, using the camo to get those first shots and then the thruster to close out the distance. Great timing, along with a frag. Do we get back-to-back frags? No, we'll take just one for now, but here's the pinch coming. Formal calls out the player at the top of base, and they swarm yet again. I love that boa constrictor metaphor you used from game 1. You're seeing it in action again.
Yeah, absolutely. The second that OpTic feel that they have a little bit of a weakness point to pressure on, they are going to swarm time and time again. But look at Joe, able to find 2, and now it's 3 down for OpTic Gaming. You know, I'm not saying Las Vegas Halo is going to make the miraculous comeback, but I'd like to see them, you know, maybe get out of buying a steak dinner for OpTic here, and I think that's still on the table. And you know what? Not getting staked by OpTic, I'd put that on my, you know, I'm putting that on my Twitter. I'm saying, hey, look at me. I am he.
You could be, yeah, I am he if you are preventing a Staketacular. If you're coming in against the #1 seed, any progress you can make is, you know, bragging rights a little bit. So we love to see Las Vegas Halo, Joe M. Shire with the double kill, and then unfortunately finding the wrong end of APG's heat wave. And here comes that collapse yet again, all too familiar. Shakti down to 1 shot and might have won in a 1v1 situation, but Shakti finds himself instead in a 1v3 in an unwinnable scenario.
See the pressure in this back base. Finally, Las Vegas Halo gonna have a little bit of a room to breathe. It looks like Rattlecan might have gotten away with that camouflage. Camouflage inside. Shakti able to get those trades out. And what do we have? So they need to get 12 kills before OpTic gets 7 to prevent the stake. I think it's going to be a tough task, but it might be an impossible task with Lucid throwing blueberries like that, able to get the stick. And look at the pressure. He gets 2 assists, 1 kill, and he's holding down a singular lane. He's not really dipping into other lanes. I just love the amount of pressure that Lucid's able to provide at all times, and that's what OpTic Gaming is so efficient at, right? They're great at getting damage down and then helping their teammate and not getting too caught up on one individual player. They're constantly applying pressure. They're constantly putting down damage, and they have so much trust and faith in their teammates for them to pick out those kills that they're always going to make these games look easy. 50-22 going to be our final score line. My boys at Vegas Halo weren't able to get out of the steak dinner, but Game 3 is going to make all the difference. Just watch this magic. If I know these Las Vegas Halo boys, if I believe in my community, they're going to 250 to 122 OpTic Gaming on streets right now. If I believe in my Las Vegas Halo boys, which I believe in Rattlecan, Shakti, Lynx, and Joe M. Shire, they're going to create the upset of all upsets. This is Las Vegas Halo's time. They are going to win Game 3.
Write it down. Tool's coming out with the 250 to 122 prediction. Like, you're saying that they're going to win and it's not even going to be close in game number 3? I mean, I respect it. You got to stick up for your boys. And even in this game number 2, ends as a Staketacular. Taking 22 off of OpTic is no small feat. They had a couple of good responses. Ultimately, just the precision, the domination of OpTic controlling their lanes. The team fire was too much. So I don't know. I'm not convinced that 250 to 122. I'll say 250 to 205.
See, no. Real actuary knows what's up. Las Vegas Halo 250 to 0. That's the kind of confidence I like to see. No, but in reality, this is going to be a really tough game. I mean, this isn't a team that's trying to compete at Charlotte. They're just a bunch of boys trying to have fun that like to play matchmaking together. And this is the map that probably you'll see the most punishment on, right? Streets, a very small map with very easily manipulated spawns. And when you're playing against pro teams, this is where you're going to see the real difference between your average Onyx matchmaking grinders and pro level players. It's the way that they manipulate spawns, the speed that they're able to play at, and then the individual individual skill that they're able to execute upon, this is where you're going to see a treat, because this is the difference between the big men in town and the boys in matchmaking.
And you add to that how punishing streets can be to the team that gives up that first death, or especially if you see a team wipe, because there's so much weapon potential on this map. So much for the players to work with. You know, Commando being buffed, that's a strong item up for grabs, not even to mention the Rockets, the Stalker, and the Bulldog. So as we see 1, 2, 3, 4 going down for Las Vegas Halo, that means that OpTic have every weapon on this map locked down and formal, not resting. The Rocket pickup is going to give him the momentum to push this fight in PD.
Yeah, remember how I talked about the easily manipulated spawns? That's what we just saw Formal pull down to a T. The 4 went down for Vegas Halo. He sits at bottom mid, but he doesn't push too far because he knows as long as I don't look in this area, they're going to spawn at back PD. He had 2 rockets. He takes care of the job easily enough. And this is where OpTic Gaming are going to be dangerous. The second that Las Vegas Halo goes 3-4 down, the response is going to be immediate. And we see Trippy execute on his individual prowess. Right, they're able to immediately shut them down, and it looks like right now Las Vegas Halo in deep danger of not even getting a point.
I have to give credit to Lynx, a pretty pivotal kill there onto Lucid. Lucid had just picked up the Bulldog Stalker combo, and had Lynx turned around and won the 1v1 versus Trippy, we might have seen some Las Vegas Halo points up on the board. But as it stands, Trippy clutches up that fight, and now here comes Rattlecan taking down Lucid and trying to lock down B, but no time to regenerate that shield against the team fire of OpTic Gaming.
Finally able to alleviate some pressure, but here comes OpTic. They want to get him out of this hill. They don't want to let him score a point. Lynx is going to have to be that last line of defense, but he's not able to stop OpTic from getting inside of B. But OpTic did give up some free kills to get into there, so we're going to see the game slow down a little bit, and this is Las Vegas Halo's chance to get a little bit of momentum. If they can find themselves a pick, get these rockets, this is their chance to get a point on board.
Looking for that first point from Las Vegas Halo, but the double kill from Form locks down that push to top C, holding that top of the stairs. I think he won a rocket as well from it. Lucid, rather, sorry, with the Rockets, the double kill, turns around looking for the triple. We saw an overkill in game 1, but this spree is going to get cut short. Not the multi-kill experience, but stopping the zone capture. Ultimately, the objective play came through.
See Formal so quick to react to get back to C, gonna be able to cut down that player inside the hill, and then just slowly moves his reticle up to make sure he doesn't get killed by Shakti. The trip cap still in effect, and it's a suffocating one for Las Vegas Halo. It's going to be tough for them to break out. They spawn towards B, but B, you might as well call it B for bait, because that hill is absolute bait. The second they step in, and OpTic knows that they can start flying forward. So it's a great job by OpTic, by Las Vegas Halo, not to just get caught up and jumping into B, but you have to win some individual fights. And unfortunately, none of those go their way. B not going to get captured. The trip cap still in effect, and OpTic Gaming just can't seem to lose a gunfight.
Well, that B capture was at like 98, 99% before the takedown came through and the reset. We do see Las Vegas Halo with a little bit of a footing on C.
They're gonna do it. They're going to do it. This is it. Las Vegas Halo inside of A. Can B move over as well? B's getting transferred. Formal goes down. Is there anyone there? No. Lucid's gonna be able to get. They got a point. I don't know when it happened. They got a point though. Let's go, Vegas Halo. Those are my boys. Let's go, Vegas.
Gotta be proud of that. 1 point on the board, no 0 on the scoreboard for Las Vegas Halo. Man, they had to work hard for that 1 point, and if they're gonna double up on those points, they have to break through this B-side hold, but the grenade from Trippy is gonna be enough, and I think that Lynx is just waving the white flag.
No, actually, you guys don't know this. So I play a lot of 8s with these guys. It's not unusual for Lynx to call over his barber and for him to have his hair getting cut while he's playing 8s. So I think that's all he's doing. He's letting his barber inside the house. He's making sure he's getting his fresh cut on before they go into the losers bracket. It's not, I'm telling you guys, this has happened multiple times. He's not raising the white flag. That's not like Las Vegas Halo. He's just letting his barber in. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, you can compete in the open series, or you can get a fresh haircut. I mean, priorities, right? Like, you gotta, you know, sometimes it's just time for a haircut.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, this guy's built different. He's letting people in. He's having a lot of fun in his house while there's 8 going on. I mean, like, he's going one shot over here and you're like while his hair is getting cut. It's insane. But you know, OpTic Gaming, they're doing great to start this tournament. I don't think anyone really had it in doubt that they were going to get the job done. Shout out to Las Vegas Halo. If any of you are from the Las Vegas area and you want to have, you know, we do LANs every month. We have a lot of fun. You know, if you're from Vegas or California, Utah, any of that area, you want to come out to the Las Vegas Strip and play some Halo once a month, come hang out with us. We also do 8s every night, so you know, send me a DM on Twitter or something like that. We'll have some fun, whatever it is. You know, great opportunity for people to get some eyes on Las Vegas Halo. We have a lot of fun, and OpTic Gaming had a lot of fun beating up on them in this 3-game series.
Yeah, OpTic definitely looking like they invested their time wisely during the off-season. They came out strong off the rip. I mean, game 2, if you're looking at the overview here, is when we saw the most from Las Vegas Halo. We saw them with a couple of sprees of kills chaining together. Not enough to stop that Staytacular, but still, they're giving us a good show for the opening series of Season